Hi, I'm Sadie Guinness.
And I'm Liam Matthews.
And Mr. Robot was the breakout hit of last summer, but it's also incredibly complicated. So ahead of the season 2 premiere, we're breaking down the biggest burning questions on fans' minds. And to help us do that, we're joined by Tim Surratt.
Hey guys, I'm live from the dark web.
So obviously the biggest mystery is what role does Mr. Robot play now? Elliot's figured out that he's only a figment of his imagination, so what does their relationship look like?
Well, I think it's going to be sort of like how it was in the first season, because Elliot still needs Mr. Robot. He can do things that Elliot cannot. Christian Slater said that Sam Esmail told him that Mr. Robot is the Hulk to Elliot's Bruce Banner. You know, he can pull the literal and metaphorical trigger when Elliot can't.
What do you think, Tim? Are we gonna see like Elliot having to interrogate himself, basically?
I think Liam's right on the money. I think the big issue here in season 2 is control. Can Elliot control Mr. Robot, or is Mr. Robot gonna control Elliot? We saw in the season finale, I believe, where Mr. Robot actually took physical control of Elliot when he got in a fight at the coffee shop, just to prove to Elliot that, hey, like, I'm here, I'm gonna be here, and I'm always gonna be here.
Mr. Robot also might hold the answer to another big question bothering fans, which is, where is Tyrell? The last time we saw him, he was confronting Elliot about the hack, and then Elliot woke up 3 days later in Tyrell's SUV, but the man hasn't been seen since. So, Tim, any guesses on where he is or what happened to him?
I don't know. Elliot doesn't know. I don't even know if the actors know. But my guess is that Elliot may have done something with him. If you watch the 9th episode of the first season, Tyrell comes up to Elliot and gets Elliot to tell him the whole plan. If I'm Elliot and I just told someone my huge plan that I've been working on this whole time, and this other guy's trying to butt into my business, I may try and get rid of him.
And there is that gun in the popcorn machine, which Elliot gave a very lingering look to, which was the last time we saw Tyrell alive.
Yeah.
He hasn't been seen since, so I definitely think it's possible that maybe Mr. Robot shot him. On the other hand, have you guys heard the theory that the man in the fsociety mask is Tyrell?
Yeah, I've heard that. I think it's possible Tyrell was involved in the hack, like it was him in the video wearing the fsociety mask. But I think he could eventually go back to Evil Corp with the encryption key that will solve the hack and restore things to normal, so he can secure the CTO job that he wanted so badly in the first season.
So we're gonna end every episode with a little game called Fact or Fantasy. Sam Esmail has said Mr. Robot isn't the only thing in the show that isn't real. So I'm gonna throw out 3 things from the season 2 trailer, and you guys have to decide whether it's fact or fantasy.
Okay.
So the first one, the bronze butt statue some man appears to be licking.
Fact. That's not a butt. Those are the testicles of the bull statue on Wall Street. They chopped them off.
Why are you so aware of it?
You've never you know the statue. It's because it's like a Occupy Wall Street sort of
Can't
a
tell
thing.
the difference between a bronze butt or bronze balls. What about you, Tim?
I'm gonna hope fantasy. Butt licking doesn't seem to really fit into Mr. Robot, but who knows?
Next up, Meryl Streep's daughter, Grace Gummer.
Fantasy. No one has ever seen Don Gummer, Meryl Streep's husband, so how can she have a daughter?
It's fact. She's fact. I think she plays an FBI agent, and it would make sense that the FBI would get involved in Elliot's hack and become a real threat. As for the actress herself, maybe she's fantasy. Maybe you're right, Liam.
Double or nothing, Mr. Robot shooting Elliot.
I'm gonna go with fantasy because I think Elliot would be able to control himself in a situation like that. Otherwise, you're gonna see him doing a lot of this, and I don't think that actually happens. Liam, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a fantasy. I think it might even just be like a straight up misdirect. There's no real gunshot. That's just in the trailer.
All right, so the winner is Tim. Based on absolutely nothing, because like capitalism, this game is rigged. So join us next time where we'll go even deeper into the world of Elliot Alderson.